Hey my beautiful Reese's. Today I decided to do another amazing video for you guys. So I decided to do a kind of piercing 101 kind of video. This is kind of only for ears. Not all piercings, mainly lobes and cartilage, because that's what I know the most on, but it kind of goes for everything depending on what your piercer says and stuff like that. Now, I'm not like a professional piercer, I'm not something like that, obviously, but I do have a couple of piercings and I do have some experience, so yep. And if you guys want a all my earrings kind of video, I'll be more than happy to do that. So on Saturday, I'm going to be getting a new piercing, and guess what? I'm going to be vlogging for you guys. Hopefully, that's my guess. That's my plan. I think it's gonna happen. So that day I'm gonna vlog for y'all, cause I love you guys that much. And then I'll do a all my piercings video after that. And if you guys want a blank, whatever my piercing I'm getting's experience, I will be more than happy to do it for you guys. So again, without further ado, let's just get started. So the first kind of tip or trick, I guess you could say, would be for cartilage especially, any cartilage from where it starts. So my ears are really small. They start, my cartilage starts about here and it wraps all the way to about here. So if you have an option, I would totally recommend you guys to get pierced with a hoop, because of the fact that things can get caught into studs. So like your hair, or like your shirts, headbands, what else would you put over it? Necklaces, like jewelry, things like that. So if you have an option, I would highly recommend you guys to get pierced with a hoop. Now, if you are getting pierced by a professional piercer, they will most likely already know to pierce you with a hoop because it's the best idea. Now, if they will not let you choose and it's already like, hey, I'm just gonna pierce you with a stud, I mean, obviously you can't change that, because they're just gonna pierce you with a stud because it's they're working there and that's what they have to do. But if they do have a hoop and you saw it, and they're just trying to pierce you with a stud, I would really recommend you guys to ask. But I don't know, if you really don't care, then don't worry about it, but I would personally care. So next is sleeping. Excuse me. When you sleep, you need to not sleep on your piercing. If you have to, like if you like accidentally sleep on it, it's not gonna like make it bad. I mean, it could, but it most likely won't. It's not like 100% like chance that it will get all messed up, but it's kind of like it can possibly happen that it can get infected, but nothing's for sure if you do sleep on it, because yeah, I've never had a piercing get infected or anything like that. I've had to get pierced through tissue. What is that? What it's called? Like the tissue, like getting it pierced and then having to get it pierced again on my first lobe. If you want a whole story time on that, I know I'm gonna do it in my all my piercing video. I'm gonna explain it. But if you do want a personal video just on that, I'm also more than happy to do that. For more in depth. Also, if you want any experience videos on my first or second lobes, I will also be more than happy to do it. So yeah, but sleeping, you shouldn't sleep on it because it really will irritate the piercing and the area. So yeah, next I would really recommend for you guys is to make sure you do your research. So make sure you do the research on the place that you are getting your piercing at, because if they have really bad reviews, don't go there. Even if you've been there before, just like to like walk in and you're like, they did a good job, my piercing didn't get infected, but that looks horrible. But if there's a review saying that it's unsanitary, if there's like multiple things of poor reviews, don't go back or don't go there, because it will be literally your worst nightmare if you get an infected piercing, anything really gross like that, because nobody wants to, like, nobody has time for that, because just nobody wants that to happen. They want perfect piercings. Like, they pay the money to not make it all get messed up. Now, of course, you can't, like, tell your piercing, don't get infected, because I mean, you could, but it won't listen to you. So, yeah, not funny, I know. I try. But you just get my point. Do your research, stuff like that. Next would be, when to put the piercing, like when to change the earring. Personally, I've experienced, like, the people that pierce you, your ears, your face, anywhere, they will tell you something different. They will tell you something to follow, and you should, of course, follow it, because they're the ones that know the best, and they know what to do, because they are professional piercers, hopefully. So I would highly recommend for you guys to follow the rules, but if they don't tell you anything, for waiting wise, when you keep how long you should keep your piercing in, if your piercing feels like it's healed, it's not. It may feel like it's healed, but it is absolutely not healed. If you think it is, it's not, okay? So if you're trying to change your earring because you absolutely hate the one that they pierced you with, if it feels healed, don't change the piercing, because it's absolutely, like I said, not healed, because then it would be a really bad and poor idea to change it then. And especially if you feel like it's healed, or if the person tells you an amount of time that it's supposed to be healed by, and then you're like, I'm tired of having it pierce an earring in it, and you take out the earring and keep it out for a while, don't do that, because it may not be fully healed. It could be healed enough to change it and take out the earrings, but it may not be fully healed the way it should be healed. So if it's not fully healed, don't change it, don't mess with it. You shouldn't touch it either. If you do touch it, it should be for cleaning. You shouldn't, like, play with it or anything like that. So, yep. Next would be cleaning. So I think this is the last tip I have for you. So cleaning would be, like, if your piercer gives you something to clean with, you would need to clean it like with the product that they gave you. But if they don't, usually they tell you. So sometimes they'd be like, don't use anything. Sometimes they'll say, like, if they say don't use anything, usually they'll be like, you can just use water, like when you're in the shower, because that's what happened to my mom. So that's probably what's going to happen to me, because it's going to be the same piercer, at a different place, but the same piercer. So, yep, I'm probably going to have to do that, but I'll tell you when it happens. Oh, by the way, all the next, like, 3-ish, 4-ish videos will be all about piercings. So if you don't like piercings and, like, that's not your cup of tea, I highly apologize. So, yep, but cleaning, if they don't give you anything, ask them. If they don't tell you anything, I would either use just water or use water and sea salt mixed together. Do your research as well, but water and sea salt mixed together, or just water in the shower, or if they don't give you any product or don't tell you what to do, I would recommend that. Don't under clean it, and also don't over clean it, because over and under cleaning can mean infection, and it can go the opposite direction that you want it to go. You want it to be healed, and that will make it infection. And you don't want that, so you need to make sure you do it the proper way. I would recommend about 2 to 3 times a day. I would actually recommend more 2, but if the piercer tells you to do 3 times, like morning, afternoon, and night, then do that, but I just recommend morning and night. So don't do it back to back to back to back to back. You want to have a good space between the cleaning processes. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, don't forget, or you can, if you have any questions, you can leave them down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Also, I want to do a Q&A on my channel soon, so if you guys have any questions you guys would like me to answer, please, please, please comment them down below, and you guys will also get a shout out. I'll try to put them here when I do say the question. So, yeah, and if you want any social medias to be said, I will also, if you want me to follow you on any social medias, I would be also more than happy to do it, so just link them down below. I have Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Those are the only ones I really use. They also have Tumblr and Twitter, but you can link yours down below, only if you are allowed to, if you're younger, and I'll be more than happy to follow you. But yep, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and request any videos down below. Do a Q&A if you have any questions down below about this video and any social medias that you want me to follow you on. I will be more than happy to do it down below. So until next time, bye my beautiful Reeses. Mwah.